Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Lucky Wolf and today I'm going to be playing some VGC Regulation D on the VGC Regulation D ladder, and I'm really excited to use this team. I will have the team creator linked in the description down below, so please make sure to check out their Twitter. That's also where you can find the paste for this team if you are interested in using it as well. But honestly, the main Pokemon that made me want to use this team is Hisuian Arcanine. I've actually used shockingly little Hisuian Arcanine in Regulation D, and Arcanine is one of my favorite Pokemon, so I really wanted to give this team a whirl. In addition, I haven't actually used that much Landorus. When I have used Landorus, it's felt mildly lackluster, but I really like this set. We are Water Terra, and so we can bait Surging Strikes into the Water Terra Rocky Helmet Landers, which we should take very handily, and then do, what, 40-50% back to the Rapid Strike Urshifu with the helmet. So I really like this set. It's also Icy Wind on the Flutter. I really like Icy Wind Flutter as well. And Sunny Day on the Tornadus, which is a great way to dissuade other weathers, like rain or hail. There we go. I was like, what is the other weather? I don't think it's sand, although it would work fine against sand as well, but, or hail. So I just think this team has some really fun pieces, and I guess let's jump on to the ladder. Oh! Before we do, please say hello to my new co-host. This is Mew. I did get Mew when I was in Japan, for my honeymoon, and, she is very, very soft, and from about here down, she is filled with beans. So she's also very heavy, and I absolutely adore her, so she's going to be joining me, but let's jump into some battles. Okay, the first game of today, we do have Tatsu Dozo. Additionally, there is also the Gengar. You don't see Gengar too often in Regulation D, as well as the Gallade. Two Mons you don't see a ton in Regulation D. We have an Arcanine versus Arcanine battle! Okay, it's also Arcanine versus Arcanine, and then to round out their team, they do have the Grimmsnarl, which is not terribly shocking. Okay, let's see what I would like to do into this. I do have Intimidate spam, which I like quite a bit here, I think. I like Intimidate spam, and I also really like Choice Band Urshifu. I think Choice Band Urshifu can definitely punch some holes through their team. Sorry, I'll see myself out. I'll see myself out. Okay. And then I like, okay, there's a lot. I honestly think a case can be made for most of my Mons here. I like the Icy Wind. I'm gonna try to do some punching, I think, as well. Like, I wonder if I can just lead these two. I don't think there's a lot wrong with double Intimidate, so I'm gonna go double Intimidate here. I'm going to attempt, maybe I should have led with one of my Intimidators. I'm going to attempt to just kind of like nerf the Dozo, and then be able to come in or have the single strike Urshifu there to be able to just crit past defense boosts, and hopefully either do massive damage or take some big KOs. Okay, so we see Arcanine and, oh my gosh, Arcanine plus Grimmsnarl really brings me back to specifically, I feel like it was it Series 6? Oh, there was one specific series in Sword and Shield, and this was just such a common lead. Okay, that's cool though. You can go after one Mon here. Who do I think you want to go after? I'm very curious to see how much this does, but I think I can also do something like Dazzle plus up in my Arcanine. As much as I really want to press the zoom button here. I really want to press the zoom button. but just not knowing how much that's going to do to the Grimmsnarl. It could also be fake out Grimmsnarl, we just don't know. So I get my Intimidate off on both of these physical attackers. It is fake out. Ooh, I almost fell for it. I almost fell for it. Okay. Not bad damage. If I Terra, I do think that's a KO. Okay, you Flare Blitz. I'm curious if we live this with the... Oh my gosh. Curious if we live... Okay, they get the burn. Again, I'm a special attacker, so it's not like the burn is going to be nerfing my damage output, but it's just annoying that I would have taken, like, less damage, and now I'm just on a timer. So a little bit annoying, but overall... I'm gonna Rock Slide. Overall, I'm gonna Rock Slide here, I think. I think I just hit the Razzle Dazzle Rock Slide, to be completely honest. You can swap in your Dozo if you want. There's definitely swaps to this, but whatever comes in will be taking damage. It is the Dozo, okay. Any light screen, okay. So I hit him with the Dazzle. Not to, ooh, we crit him. Okay, cool. Burn for a crit, I'll take it, yep. Yep, we knew it was a crit instantly because of how much damage it did. This is going to be single target now, which is nice. Not bad. Not bad. So with the leftovers, we're getting like, what? 30% on the Dozo on swap-in? We got 30% of the Dozo, as well as the full Grim HP, and all Grim got off was one screen. So things could be worse. Things could be worse. Or should be Tatsu. Yeah. Okay. I think I swap out my Arcanine. Although, oh, we don't know what the... No, we do know what the last mon is. It's their Arcanine. Okay. I could Terra Water here. I think I just need... Okay. Their Arcanine is the last mon. Okay. We don't know what the Terra is. Yeah. This way they'll take some Rocky Helmet damage as well. We put them at only +1. They'll take, if they do attack into the Arcanine, they'll take some Rocky Helmet damage. If they attack into the Flutter, then we still get a little bit of damage off here, as well as then we get a swap back into... Well, actually, we could... Maybe I should have Icy Winded. So I outsped. Okay, then do Wave Crash into who? Yep, into that slot. Okay, it does KO, to be expected. I don't believe that crit mattered. We are... Hold on, I do have the paste up. We do have... Yeah, no, I don't think that mattered, but they take so much recoil from that. Okay. They should protect here, I think. Yeah. But I think I have a pretty safe... Okay. Let me make sure I'm thinking about this correctly. I should have a pretty safe Terra Fairy to pick up the KO. Into... Well, you can't protect against this. So I should have a safe Terra Fairy to guarantee I get the KO. And then I hit the Wicked Blow on the Tatsu for a KO unless it's Sash. I believe. But if it's Sash, that means it's not Scarf, obviously. And that means that I will be able to go for the Dazzle next turn. So I think this feels pretty safe. See, I feel like, so I didn't play a ton of VGC when I was gone, and so I just, like, I immediately forgot about Urshi's ability. I immediately was like, oh, they can protect here, but then they really can't. It's actually, well, no, I think it is better for them if they protect, yeah. Okay. This is still fine, though, I think. It is, that is a better play from them. I still get the KO, but this means I don't get the double KO, which is a play I like very much from them. And perhaps this was... I don't think this was the best use of my Terra. I don't hate the way I played this game, minus that I don't think this was the best use of my Terra. But I wasn't sure I'd pick up the KO, otherwise. An Arcanine, okay. They can E-speed me now, which is scary. So I actually double don't think it was. I'm gonna do this. Oh, they're gonna cancel? What? Oh my gosh, why? Okay, what? Okay, so, okay, hold on. Let me think about that end game. I'm actually shocked, because let's say they go for E-speed, they pick up the KO. But see, I will say the burn was huge for them. The burn was absolutely massive for them, because if they didn't have the burn, then I wouldn't have had to risk the swap out. But okay, here's the thing, right? So, I don't know what their items are. So, if they go for E-speed and KO me, I don't think they will, considering how little the stab Flare Blitz did originally, so I don't think it will KO. But let's say they go for, I think they can go for E-speed, get a crit, and KO me, right? And then they go for, let's say, Muddy Water. So they go for Muddy Water, they hit that into my Arcanine goes down, and then suddenly I'm in a very, very awkward spot. So, when I think about, I feel like, am I fundamentally thinking about that incorrectly? I really feel like they had outs. Did they need a crit? Yes, I do believe so. If there's Sash, it could have also been awkward for me, because then they could have gone for Muddy Water, but then I do have my Ursh, so it's not as bad, I don't think. If there's Scarf, then yeah, if there's Scarf, then yes, they do full-on need the crit. I do think the Terra was not my best use of Terra, however. So I think if I have to go back and look at that game, I definitely want to directly look at my Terra. But besides that, I'm pretty happy with how I played it. I'm happy I didn't press the zoom button, as tempting as it was that first turn. I think it just put me in a way better position. We did get a crit, and my opponent did get a burn, but, you know, that's kind of part of the game. But really fast first game, so I guess let's hop in to another one. Next game of today, and we see a Salamence. Like Salamence. Okay, we see Salamence. Besides the Salamence, this team is really very standard. We see the Fire, Water, Grass core in the Urshifu, the Rillaboom, and the Heatran, as well as the Fluttermane, and then I do like the Giraffe on this team. You get to stop your opponent's priority while still using your own priority, as well as either set Trick Room or reset Trick Room, however you want to do it. Okay, let's see what I want to do. I like my Intimidators, but it's tough because I'm kind of pinned. It's like I would need to go Terra Water if I want to stop their Water Ursh, but at the same time I don't want to go Terra Water in front of a Rillaboom. But at least I can intimidate the Rillaboom. I think I can lead these two. And I do think I just want to do this. Ultimately, yes. I think I want to go double Intimidate here, though one of their physical attackers can't be intimidated, and Salamence could honestly be run either physical or special here. So we'll have to see. I want to say on this team it's going to be physical, but I could be wrong. Because that way you have 3 special and 3 physical attackers. I feel like sometimes I'm the only person who cares about that, but okay, you lead this. I kind of want Icy Wind. As tempting as Dazzle is, I really want Icy Wind here. Okay, you're also booster, but are you booster in speed or special attack? Special attack, nice, okay, cool. I really think I like Icy Wind here. I really do think I like Icy Wind. This game, I want to try to set it up where my Urshifu can come in and just start taking KOs. And then if my opponent goes for the Ursh, then my other Mon gets to take the KO. That's the board I want to attempt to set up here, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, we get the Intimidate. It really only matters on the Rillaboom. They do Terra. The cool thing is now I can... If that is the Flutter main, which I assume it would be, now I can Extreme Speed you, so I like that. I like that. I'm making you slower, though, so Extreme Speed shouldn't be necessary. Fake out, yep. Yep, perfect. And the Arcanine does resist this, so we shouldn't be taking too much from it. Actually does a really reasonable bout to the Rillaboom. Was that a crit on the Rillaboom? I know it's super effective, but that doesn't feel like Assault Vest. Oh, you Moonblast. Okay. Into my Arcanine? Nice. Okay, this is a good turn. This is a good turn. Let me see what you could have in the back. I think, personally, you want to swap your Rillaboom. Your Rillaboom's -1. I think you want to swap your Rillaboom into your Heatran here. So how do I make the best of that situation without going all in on an unnecessary read? I'm gonna Flare Blitz into... Nice, okay. That should be a Heatran coming in. Heatran is a very safe... Okay, that's also fine. Okay. I'm really happy. Honestly, Icy Wind, if I hit, probably would have been better here, but I'm very happy going for Dazzle here as well. Nice damage. And we do get the Flare Blitz off. Very nice damage, okay. We take some recoil, and they Shadow Ball. Okay. So we know that they're not locked... Well, we knew that they were, Flutter! Flutter! Great job. Okay. I don't think there's any reason to risk the Icy Wind here. What's this, like... Scarf Salamence? What is my actual safest play? We know they have Rillaboom. We know that they have Rillaboom. Maybe they didn't bring the Heatran? I'm not sure that's worth risking. I'm playing this one a little risky. Like, unnecessarily risky. Okay, let's see. I also probably could have swapped out here. It's Ursh. Okay, that I'll take. This should be Water Ursh on this team. You have to have the Fire, Water, Grass core as it is. I wish I Dazzled. I really wish I hit him with that Dazzle. Oh my gosh, that would have been so good. That would have been so good. Dazzle would have been so much better there. Okay, but we know that now we don't... Okay, I think this is okay. I think this is okay. We do miss the Rock Slide. Unfortunate. I would like to take any bit of chip damage I can get. But the Flutter is chipped very far down. If I swap out, probably an E-Speed range. They lost their special attack boost as well. I still also have my Terra. What do I have? Okay. 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 This is far from over. This game is far from over. I think this is what I want to do. I think I Icy Wind and I swap in my Intimidate. Here. I think Terra Water on either of my Intimidators should win this game. Terra Water on either of the Intimidators should win this game. Fake out. Okay, so they're actually going to take chip damage, which is great. They're at -1, they take chip damage. And you Aqua Jet. Yep. I really didn't think we would live. With the Intimidate, I really didn't think we would live, but still. Okay, they're at -1 speed. They're at -1 speed here. Okay. Yep, cool. Okay. I think I go Wicked Blow into Terra Water. Okay, I'm trying to think of this end game. I'm just trying to think of this end game and be very careful. I do think I Wicked Blow that. And I think I Stomping. This should KO the Rillaboom. Because I think I have to worry about the Rillaboom because, Arcanine should, once we get rid of the Rillaboom, Arcanine should close this game out, I think. So we get our Wicked Blow off. Okay, that's big. That's really big. We'll get some great chip damage here. We get the Stomping off. Good damage, good damage. Perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. Okay, this is perfect. Nice. Okay, so they're taking so much damage in return. Okay, let me think about how I throw this game. Let me think about how I lose this game. Because they bring in their Flutter, right? They bring in their Flutter. My Arcanine should always win this game. My Arcanine should always win this game, I think. Oh, you Jet. Okay. Yeah, then... Okay, you crit. That's fine. That's fine. Because now I just E-Speed. Okay, what I was trying to avoid... That was actually very close. What I was trying to avoid in this end game, if they crit, I think they still need multiple crits to win. I think they would still need multiple crits to win, but what I was trying to avoid was if they went for predicting a swap, like maybe maybe my mind is just running wild right now, but predicting a swap, I was worried that they were going to... Wait, is there Urshifu still... Excuse me, Urshifu's not still there. Okay, so what I was worried about, what I was trying to avoid is if they go for Moonblast, into my... Because I'm banded, so I can't go for Sucker Punch. So if they go for Moonblast into my Landorus, they KO my Landorus, and then they KO my Landorus, and then, like, okay, so I swap in my Arcanine, to eat the Dazzling Gleam, right? So they go for Moonblast into my Landorus, and then they either go for Aqua Jet, and 2 Aqua Jets KO, or they go for Surging that turn. I think, like, that's how I lose the game. So I was trying to avoid that, which maybe just, like, honestly made it worse. But I think I played that end game correctly. I was possibly overthinking it, but I was just trying to... I felt like I was in a commanding position. So I was just trying to think to myself, what can go wrong where I lose this positioning? And I think everything did end up working out. My opponent did need a crit. I do not believe that as a roll. My opponent did need a crit to be able to KO my Landorus. So and I had the AV Arcanine in the back with the E-Speed, so it felt it felt safe. It really did feel safe. But I know this was a pretty short episode. I'm actually just trying to get back in the swing of things now that I'm back and everything like that. Once again, thank you so much for all the love on the YouTube. It's very, very much appreciated. I will be doing my best to do 2 to 3 videos every single week. The DLC coming out, I don't know when this is going up, but probably next week, like very soon. Regulation E right behind it. I cannot wait. As soon as we get all the information about Regulation E, I'm staying spoiler-free. I'm staying spoiler-free for the DLC, but as soon as we get all of the information about Regulation E, I am going to jump immediately into Regulation E content. I'm so freaking excited for a bunch of the home mons to come back, all that kind of stuff. So, look forward to that in the future. If you did enjoy, please feel free to leave a like, comment, or subscribe. If not, like none of that, I do hope everybody has an absolutely amazing day. Mew says goodbye, and let me know if you'd want me to show any of the other plushes that I got while I was in Japan. But anyway, thank you all so much for all the support, and that's it for me. Okay, bye!